Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bloodborne. Any of you out there who have watched Bloodborne gameplay or have played Bloodborne yourself will have realized that this is not the beginning of the game. I didn't originally want to record Bloodborne because I pretty much suck at any of the Souls games. 2 was the only one I completed up until I played Bloodborne. But this is my second character, and I have just found this place. I never even knew this area existed until I played. Yeah, I've been through this area a little bit, and I really don't like these guys. There's so many of them. They cause a lot of damage against me. But yeah, I felt like I really wanted to try something here. I wanted to try and see if I could record myself playing Bloodborne, try and see if I could be interesting and fun while I did play it. You have my blood echoes. You can give those back. Anyone curious? I am playing a well, obviously I'm using the saw cleaver, but I'm also have arcane abilities. I was gonna say I'm also an arcanist, but I thought that kind of sounded dumb. Ooh, there's an item there. But you know what? Screw that, because it's gonna cause me damage. Gargoyles! These guys are kind of alright. Beast Roar. Beast Roar is super useful for anyone who wants to start an arcane character. Oh! I've just realised something. I was curious earlier. I was fighting an enemy and I was using my arcane to fight the enemy. And then I ran out of Quicksilver bullets. And I was really confused because I was like, I just bought 19 of them. They're all gone. Just learned that arcane uses your Quicksilver. That's very unhelpful. Oh, secret passage? What the hell are you? Okay. Secret passage. Huh. Well, that's fun. Wait, I'm back up here now. What the hell's the point of the secret passage? I don't even know. What's this? Blood vial. Ooh, I like blood vials. Yeah, anyone who hasn't played Bloodborne, but if you have a PS4, why the hell haven't you played Bloodborne yet? And anyone who wants to play Bloodborne, but is all like, oh, do I, like, maybe I don't want to get it because it means I have to get a PS4. Currently, it's the main reason to get a PS4. It's so good. Oh, maybe that's what the shortcut's for. Yeah, I know everyone has said it right now, but yeah, Bloodborne is incredibly good. To the point where I haven't had any complaints about it. I feel that the game is fair. The difficulty, I feel, is incredibly fair compared to, well, I say compared to Dark Souls 1, but that's only because I just either suck at Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 1 is just too hard for me. Like, I find it to be an incredibly hard game, to the point where I still haven't beat Dark Souls 1. Like, Dark Souls 1, I get to certain areas and I'm just like, I just can't do this. Plain simple. Dark Souls 2, I don't know, I either felt more motivated or I just didn't find the game to be as challenging for me personally, and I feel like this game for me is my perfect middle ground between DS1 and 2. Like, to me this is outstanding, like, in the perspective of things. Like, the difficulty is very aggressive, but you know that if you're good at the game, you know that if you're willing to put the time in and put in the effort, that you can beat this game. This game is yours to beat, and if you beat it, you feel good about it. But then you talk to people and you find out there's so much you missed. There are bosses I never even heard of. There's a final boss in the game that, even though I've beaten it, there's a final boss that I didn't even know existed, and even if I did know it existed, I would have had no clue how to even access the boss. Because unlike Dark Souls 1 and 2, this game, it's, as soon as you beat it, you pretty much go immediately into New Game Plus. It just happens. You are now in the new game, prepared to get your ass handed to you. Like, prepare to die. But there is a boss at the very, very, very end of the game that if you do a very specific sequence of things with consumable items that you collect by you being good at the game, then you can fight this final boss and you can actually just be like, I beat Bloodborne. No argument. Nothing. I myself have beaten Bloodborne. Whoa! What's the point of this area? Oh, what's that over there? That might have been water. I don't know, it was really shimmery and woo! Might cut back to it just to have a look. But yeah, this game is outstanding. I've had it since like release pretty much, and it's been so much fun. Like, I haven't had this much fun on any of the next gen games really. Like, I have had fun, but not like this. This game is... it changed things for me. And is there any items around here? Aha! You From Software bastards. Ooh, Frenzied Coldblood. But yeah, this game... the From Software games really changed my perspective on how things should be played. But anyone who really wants like an example of how fast the combat is, I'll originally like compare this to another FromSoft game that is also near and dear to my heart because I've been playing them since I was God knows how young. But the Armored Core games, the fighting in like the combat in this game is like somewhere between Armored Core and Dark Souls. The speed is incredible, but with how tactical and specific and precise you've got to be, it's a lot more like Dark Souls. But then it's also like the God of War equivalent of Dark Souls, where the combat is incredibly fast and you can dodge most things, but like, be prepared, man, because this game is not going to hold your hand. Like, if you're gonna die, you're gonna fucking die. So it is easier on new players than older Dark Souls. I know Dark Souls 2 was meant to be the one that was like easy on new players, which I feel like it was, but the start of the game is much less aggressive than older From Software like Souls games. Like, cause it's normally like it throws you like right into a boss fight. Like, yeah. Dark Souls 2 didn't do it as aggressively, but like they were like really tough bosses really early that like were pretty much in your path. This game, however, the first boss, which was the Cleric Beast, which everyone thought was the actual first boss of the game, turning out to be optional. That guy is hard. When you find him, he is tough your first time through. Then, just like with every boss, you start working shit out. And also, I got a knight's wig. Oh, so it shortens my hair? Fuck that. Fuck you guys, I'm wearing the Gascoigne cap. Yeah. Yeah, anyone wondering, I'm wearing like all charred except for the hat. I'm wearing Gascoigne's cap just because I think it looks the coolest. And I really like to show off how my character looks rather than... just have something cover his face, because if you don't know anything about how the outfits work in this game, it's like this. I've heard a lot, well, I say a lot of people, I've heard two best friends play call this Fashion Souls, to good reason. The armor doesn't really do much in comparison to other Souls games, but they all look so cool.